This training session that we've seen the clips from, it takes me straight back to Tuchel's first training session. It just does. Now, I'm not going to say he is going to be like Tuchel, but it's a great first sign. That first session before Wolves, when Tuchel walked in and the clips were coming out, and you could see that he knew exactly what he wanted. He was commanding in terms of what passes to make, what moves to make, tactical instruction. It was constant, right? It didn't stop. Maresca was exactly that throughout yesterday, and I'm assuming throughout today as well. From what we can possibly get up until now, after one day, right, and seeing that session, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. So, fair play. I'm not so sure how to feel about having Nkunku as a striker option. For me, it was always someone that was meant to play behind the striker, not as the striker. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not entirely comfortable with that. But in terms of fitness and pre-season, I have to agree. As Enzo Maresca, he's a new manager. He doesn't know the squad inside out. He needs to see first. Gusto won the bleep test at Cobham yesterday, so congrats to Malo Gusto, and I'm not surprised. We saw what it was like under Pochettino. The man didn't stop, so fair play. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Ben Chilwell finished second, which surprises me, considering his injury record and the fact that he was out for that long, and he's winning, well, he's coming second in a bleep test. Adeyemi, the one thing that puts me off isn't the way that he plays, because I think on the ball he's quite decent. His injury record looks horrific. Doesn't look good. He looks like he's guaranteed an injury spell every season. What's Maresca going to do with Sterling and Mudryk? That's an entirely different conversation as well for a different day. Because Sterling, when you up the levels around Sterling, Sterling improves. When you down the levels around Sterling, Sterling looks crap. Right, and he starts playing rubbish. Mudryk has just been poor. He needs to step up. And can Maresca do that? I wouldn't want to sell Conor Gallagher, right? But if it were to happen, like I think it will happen, I would very much rather he goes to Atletico Madrid than to Tottenham. Do not do business with Spurs, please. It's been a tradition for years. It just doesn't happen. And every time it does happen, or every time it has happened, that player has been destroyed by whatever fan base. Now it's time for Chelsea, everyone within the club, to step up. Where are the strong men? Step forward and let's create good times, right? New managers walked in. Enzo Maresca's here. There's some new players here. We've got a new medical team. Cool. Let's start again. Let's start again. And let's do it properly this time, because like I've said before, there's no excuse now. Maresca, yeah, an Italian rocking up at Chelsea in a nice, three-piece suit, an Italian suit. I'm sure it's probably Armani, right? Fits the bill. He's been in, he's been watching everything, he's been analysing, and he's not even shown up at Cobham yet. Well, he has technically, but he's basically gotten to know all the players without even meeting them yet. Let's do it. Come on. Let's step up. Real men, step to the plate, please, right? And let's cause some flipping anarchy up in here, shall we? Let's beat Chelsea again. If Gallagher's gonna go anywhere, no better place than Atletico. There actually isn't. For him, and it's Champions League, he would suit. Diego Simeone and Conor Gallagher, oh my God. Oh my God. It's a wrap. You ain't getting the ball. You're just not getting it. He'll give you Gallagher if you bring everything down for Moradion. You take one, we take one, and it's sorted. You just know that's what's going to happen in it. It's just going to happen. It's going to be a straight swap.